What is MetaRails? MetaRails is the first play-to-earn train game to hit the tracks in the metaverse. Collect highly detailed 3D trains, custom paint them, and custom build a transport system with buildings and railroads for your trains. MetaRails has an idle gameplay and an easy-to-use builder tool for a relaxing and rewarding gaming experience. Available on PC and VR/AR. MetaRails' unique features. Portability of 3D assets. MetaRails is hyper-focused on ensuring full compatibility with existing and future metaverse projects. All trains and tables will be fully portable 3D assets that can be taken to other metaverses and galleries like the Sandbox, Decentraland, Blocktopia, Somnium Space, Cryptovoxels, Show-You, and more. Players can display their intricate dioramas and high graphical train models, or even use them as game assets with utility in other games. AR/VR. While we encourage the community to port their NFTs and build their own creations around them, we will also roll out our own augmented reality and virtual reality features to immerse players. During the beta launch, MetaRails will create an AR train viewer and, later on, an in-game VR showroom to allow players to view their assets in all their glorious detail. Visits. It's fun to build a train set for yourself, but even better when you can share it with others. You can set your tables to be private, public, or friends only. Simply have your friends type in your custom table code, and they will hop on a train heading straight to your diorama. Gifts. Visitors can interact with elements of your table that will boost your gameplay for a short time. Friend lists. You can visit other players and invite them to be your friend. Friends are able to gift more often as well as chat with one another. Parental controls can limit chat to choosing from a limited list, i.e. no free chat. Leaderboards. Compare your train power in leaderboards. You can compete against your friends, the local or global community, and even form alliances. Roadmap. 2022 Q1 Marketing and Fundraising. The epic vision of MetaRails will begin with astute marketing and community building efforts, followed by series of funding rounds, and finally listing our token on public DEX and CEX. We will also make staking available in this phase. 2022 Q2 First NFT Sales. Our highly anticipated 3D train NFTs will finally be introduced into the metaverse. These trains, which will serve as in-game assets, will be made available for mint to our community and the public. We will introduce an NFT viewer, which will allow collectors and players to enjoy the stunning little details of their trains in all of its glory. 2022 Q3 Game Development. Game development will continue right after the train launch. Our development team will spend countless hours building and refining advanced game features and mechanics to complete the rewarding gaming experience we envisioned from the start. 2022 Q4 Game Launch. Once an initial version of the game is complete, MetaRails will undergo alpha and beta testing to straighten out any kinks that may crop up before the official game launch is announced. On launch, players will be gifted a modest piece of real estate on top of which they will build and play to earn. 2023 Q1 Metaverse Integration. MetaRails is hyper-focused on ensuring full compatibility with existing and future metaverse projects. All 3D game assets can be ported to other metaverses like the Sandbox, Decentraland, Blocktopia, Somnium Space, Cryptovoxels, Show-You, and more. Future of MetaRails. There will continue to innovate and refine MetaRails to grow our player base and community in the direction determined by the MetaRails DAO. There will introduce new in-game assets and features to expand the gameplay and keep things fresh and exciting. MetaRails Token Economy. MetaRails Token, MRAIL, MetaRails Token is an ARC20 governance token that allows holders to stake, vote, and make proposals in the Rails DAO. Trains NFT, the NFT of the train is a unique asset with collector value. Additionally, in MetaRails, trains fulfill two main economic roles: 3D assets that are used to engage in the play experience, and in-game utility as income-generating assets. MetaRails fuel $MRF to reward players, and to modulate the inflation of the ecosystem. The $MRF is an ARC20 token that acts as the primary in-game reward token, which is minted from in-game resources found on the table terrain. Trains of higher tiers will carry and deposit more resources at a faster rate than more common alternatives. These resources can have varying exchange rates for $MRF depending on the natural supply and demand of the game. In order to mitigate rapid inflation, $MRF will be required at many stages including blueprint minting, manufacturing at a factory, and expanding table space. Token distribution. Total supply, 1 billion MRAIL. Private sale, 130 million MRAIL. Pre-sale, 15 million MRAIL. Public sale, 52 million MRAIL. Team and advisors, 163 million MRAIL. Liquidity, 100 million MRAIL. Reserves, 90 million MRAIL. Play to earn, 300 million MRAIL. Development, 150 million MRAIL.